Moving houses is never an easy stuff to do, especially in the UK. So are you planning to move from one house to another and you are not sure what and what to look out for? Then this video is for you. Hello gracious ones, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to talk about what you need to do when you're moving houses. First and foremost, before you choose a house, check what band is the council tax for that house. So depending on the area, the location, the city, the council tax differs. But one thing you must know is that alphabetically, the first alphabet down to H, which is the band for council tax, the first one is always the cheapest. So the council band A is what you will want to go for if you can. But like I said, it's dependent on the area. So the more sane the area is, quiet, like residential area kind of place, cool, no noise, when you want those kind of areas, be ready to settle for higher council tax, because the council tax is based on the valuation of the houses, and houses in certain areas are more highly valuated or have higher value than others. That's one. So council tax A, good. Council tax B, C, you see, higher. I'll just give you an example for Middlesbrough, for example, and of course in other cities is higher. Council tax for the cheapest, which is the band A, is about £130 per month. Now if you start going to B, C, it starts going higher. C is almost about 200, thereabouts, 200 and something per month. So because this council tax is usually split for a whole year, but split into like 10 months payment. I would explain that better maybe in another video, but for this video, just know that you have to look out for council tax. Number two, you need to look out for what we call EPC, Energy Performance Certificate. This is also rated in alphabetical order. So when you see A means highly efficient. So the Energy Performance Certificate is showing you how efficient energy usage in the house is. So a highly efficient energy performing house will mean that you won't spend so much money in heating the house or keeping the house. All the energy you need to run the house is on the lower side because it's highly efficient. You don't need to heat the house too much for it to be warm enough. So you're going to save money on electricity bills, you're going to save money on gas, and these bills don't come cheap. So you need to put all this into consideration when you are choosing your home. That said, you also need to put into consideration the area you're going to. If you have a car, does it have a parking space? Or do you have to park on the street? If you have to park on the street, does it look safe? Is there like maybe CCTV camera in case someone decides to vandalize your cars or your car? The vandalized car here too, in case you don't know. There's two cars too, in case you don't know, So just these are the kind of things you should consider. Are you planning to buy a car in the near future? If you do, where do you park your car? And then also bear in mind, another thing you need to bear in mind is that when you change houses, apart from the rigors of moving your furniture, if you were in a furnished apartment before and you're moving to an unfurnished, you need to buy new furniture. But if you were in an unfurnished before and you're moving to a furnished, you need to move your furniture. Can this furniture fit into the new house? Some houses have smaller doors, so it means you might have a sofa in your former house that can conveniently enter through the door, but then you move to a new house whereby the door is smaller and now you can no longer fit in the sofa. It means you have to either give it away, sell it, or buy another one. So this is little but very important. You could also get a house whereby they are telling you, oh, maybe you wanted to get a house with a fireplace. Is the fireplace actually working, or it's isolated and doesn't work anymore? If that is what's drawing you to the house, now you can see that you have to find out, is it isolated or is it working, so that you don't go there and be heartbroken. That's another one. what I was saying about the space of the door is very important too. Because just imagine that you do not have budget to buy new sofa, but your sofa can no longer enter. So these are the things you should check, please. And also, do not forget, another vital point is that when you change address in the UK, you have to change address in so many other places. So when you move houses, you will need to change your address with your GP. You will need to change your address if you have children with your children's school. If you are working, you need to change address with your employer. You need to change address on your driver's license if you have one. Even if you don't have the full driver's license, even for your provisional license, you need to change address for the electoral voters register. If you have registered, you need to change address everywhere you have an address. Your bank, you need to change address and change address and change address. So if it is not necessary to move houses, do not move. If you have to move houses, please save this video, watch it when you need to move houses. If you know someone who is moving houses already, send this video to them. And if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, like, comment, share, and do all the good stuffs. I'm here to share my experiences, my learnings, and just make you all happy. Do well to follow me by subscribing, and I'm gonna end this video here. As usual, I remain your gracious girl, so stay graceful, and I'm gonna see you in my next video. I love you all.